All right, 2014 poll drama being played out in Vadodara, where Narendra Modi's challenger and senior Congress leader Madhusudhan Mistry has been detained. This after chaos broke out in one of the campaign rallies. He's been detained on charges of vandalism and for tearing the Gujarat Chief Minister's poster and trying to replace them with his poster. Speaking exclusively with Headlines Today, Madhusudhan Mistry remained defiant.
मैं मीडिया में देख रहा हूँ, टीवी में आज तक में वो न्यूज आ रहा है, इतना मैंने देखा है.
Mr. Rupala, one of the issues over here is that around 1,000 kiosks have been given out to the BJP, whereas the Congress is demanding that some of the electricity poles and kiosks be... All right, Mr. Rupala, I'll just come to you because we have with us on the phone line Mr. Madhusudhan Mistry, senior Congress leader. Sir, you were detained this morning. Can you tell us exactly what happened in Vadodara?
No, we have been asking a space on the kiosk which is on the electric pole for 5 days. Under the rule of the Election Commission, we should be given an equal opportunity to display our posters as well. Now what has happened is the Election Commission and the Municipal Commissioner seem to have given a contract to the one agency who have already allotted all the electric poles to one political party and Bharatiya Janata Party. Now it means that we can't put our poster anywhere on the electric poles. We have asked that to the Municipal Commissioner who has given an order in our favor. We are trying to get a, the space by the poles. They have been giving us 4 kilometers away from that. We don't want to do that. There should be one pole of theirs, another pole to ours. There will be a third pole to there and fourth pole to us. When they are not passing an order under the one, the pretext or another since 4 days, they have such. We said we will just do and put our posters. They under the guise of one reason or another, they have been delaying this decision for 5 days.
Okay.
I do not know why the Election Commission's officer, as well as the commissioner of the, commissioner of the municipal corporation, are under the bias, are doing this. We are not going to surrender this sort of a practice under the regime of Mr. Narendra Modi here in Gujarat, and we will fight out.
Mr. Mistry, you are alleging that the Election Commission officials are also working under the influence of the state government over there. That's quite an allegation, sir.
Very much, yes. Yes, because otherwise there is no, the reason for passing an order and allotting the electric poles to us to display our poster in Baroda.
Mr. Mistry, I understand that your request for getting some of the kiosks free for the Congress party was under consideration, and the DM had sought advice of the state chief electoral officer. Why was it so difficult for you to wait for a few days?
You are the Election Commission, not us. Why are they delaying? Why are they doing flip-flopping, doing it on one reason? Because the officers of the Gujarat cadre, who may have been put here as for an election, do not want to take any decision against Mr. Narendra Modi. That is what my grievance is. And that is what they are partially behaving with us. And I don't want to surrender to that kind of a decision and partially.
So, Mr. Mistry, are you saying that you will continue doing that, try to pull down posters of the BJP and put Congress's posters up?
Don't use that word. I am not saying that I will try to pull down the poster. I am saying allot us the space. This is our right. You can't allot a space only to the one candidate, a candidate of a Bharatiya Janata Party and Chief Minister of Gujarat, because he happened to be a Chief Minister. The bureaucracy seems to have bowed down to him and have a bias, towards us. And we don't want to surrender to it.
Mr. Mistry, you are alleging bias in the state while you are campaigning there in Vadodara. Are you foreseeing difficult times for you over there? Is that what you are trying to indicate?
Ultimately, it is the people of Baroda who would decide. But we will make it a point. This is how that the Narendra Modi, if at all voted to the police, if at all voted, to come to power, this is how they are going to, behave, using force against the things, using everything and every tactic just to see to it that the person continue in power.
Mr. Mistry, from the visuals that we are getting, it is quite apparent that the attempts this morning to paste some posters of the Congress party above Narendra Modi's posters seem to have actually brought about confusion and ruckus there on the streets while your campaign was on. Do you approve of such a thing? You being such a senior Congress leader yourself, do you approve of a move like that which almost amounts to disobedience?
I am a candidate. I do, because I am fighting against the bias of the officers of Vadodara who do not want to allot me the space. What do you want? What do you mean? Or what do you want that kind of an alternative that we have to put our demand? Do you think that I should just go folding, my hand before them? Do you want that I want to just bow down to them? You want that?
Right, clearly Madhusudhan Mistry there remaining defiant, saying that and rather alleging that the Election Commission officials in Gujarat are working under the influence of Narendra Modi and have not heeded to his request to vacate some of the kiosks there for the Congress party to put up their campaign posters. Maruk Inayat, roving editors, now on the phone line with us. Maruk, you've been through some of those areas. Take us through the election fervor that you've seen in Vadodara, the strategy being used by the Congress party at this point, specifically in Vadodara.
Well, Maha, as far as Vadodara and Gujarat largely are concerned, and we've moved through most parts of Gujarat and also through Vadodara through the night, and the people that we've been speaking to, both political workers as well as possible voters in this election, is that as far as the state of Gujarat is concerned, it is extremely pro-Modi, and the Congress doesn't really see a fair chance in this state. Not just because Narendra Modi has a strong hold over the state, but also because as a matter of pride, which we saw, that most Gujaratis see the BJP's prime ministerial candidate as being Narendra Modi, and they want to put their personal effort behind him winning this election, or so they claim. Having said that, the Congress party has realized that they will have to make sure that this campaign has some resonance, at least at the end of the day, so that they still seem relevant in the fight. What we saw was a sudden boost in the Congress campaign because of two reasons. One was Madhusudhan Mistry coming into the fray and fighting against Narendra Modi in Vadodara. He is a strong candidate, even though perhaps in the fight against Narendra Modi, many are saying that he might not have a chance, given his popularity and also Vadodara being from his own home state. The second factor is, after Arvind Kejriwal's roadshow in Gujarat, it was largely seen that he perhaps was able to show some kind of opposition and raise some questions which many political parties have not raised while being in Gujarat. So I see the two as coming together in what has happened in Gujarat today. Madhusudhan Mistry trying to keep his campaign relevant, perhaps using tactics that we are going to see being employed even more so in this intense battle between the Congress and the BJP. And secondly, raising questions about how the police is under the Gujarat government machinery, which, as we spoke earlier also, Maha, I told you that the Congress party inevitably is going to raise that question because he was detained. Now the Gujarat police on its own will say that they wanted to avoid a law and order situation and they're working under the EC. But these kind of allegations going back and forth are likely to be seen in the days to come, Maha.
Right, and the allegation Madhusudhan Mistry is making of inordinate delay in Election Commission providing a fair playing field to the Congress in campaigning in Gujarat. Maruk Inayat, many thanks for joining us with those details.